adventure turn to fear. Stay safe, stay bright, keep your journey light. Board vehicles.
PCMs heading through Funtua to locations in the northwest region. The road is open to traffic till 5 p.m. according to travel advisory from the Nigerian Army. PCMs are therefore enjoined to document with the Nigerian Army in Funtua before proceeding with the rest of the journey.
This message is from the National Youth Service Corps, NYSC. Hey there, prospective Corps members, listen close. Nighttime's not your friend, it's a danger zone. Shadows lurking, roads unclear, don't let adventure turn to fear. Stay safe, stay bright, keep your journey light. Board vehicles only in designated parks and garages.
Break your journey by 6 p.m. and sleep over in any safe place like military or police barracks, and continue your journey the next day. You need to be alive first, before you can serve your nation.
For PCMs heading through Funtua to locations in the northwest region, the road is open to traffic till 5 p.m. according to travel advisory from the Nigerian Army. PCMs are therefore enjoined to document with the Nigerian Army in Funtua before proceeding with the rest of the journey.
This message is from the National Youth Service Corps, NYSC.
Welcome to the broadcast of News at 9 p.m. on SUMTV, the pulse of the nation. My name is Abraham Judah. On the news tonight, Angola Forum vows to produce governor in Adamawa by 2027. TSU witnesses new era of student leadership as SUG, SRE, and TASU ESCOs are inaugurated. Angola Forum vowed to produce governor in Adamawa by 2027. On to business news. Nigerian Airlines misses out on global gains over safety certifications. Federal government approved license for new 10,000 barrels per day refinery in Delta. For sport news, Moses Simons, Nancy's best player set for January move. 9 billion naira rated winger eyes 2026 World Cup spot with Super Eagles. Now the news in full. Taraba State government lauds Nigerian Army security efforts. The Taraba State government has expressed its deepest gratitude to the Nigerian Army for its tireless efforts in maintaining peace and security across the state. This commendation was conveyed by Governor Agbu Kefas, represented by Secretary to the State Government Gibbon Timothy Katabs, during the 2024 Nigerian Army West African Social Activities event in Jalingo. Katabs reaffirms the government's unwavering support for the Nigerian Army's operations and emphasized the administration's readiness to collaborate with the military to enhance security efforts throughout 2025. Brigadier General Kingsley Chidiebere Uwa, commander of the 6th Brigade and Sector 3 of Operation West Strokes, assured the people of Taraba State of the brigade's continued commitment to safeguarding the state and ensuring the nation's territorial integrity. This development comes on the heels of the Army's successful efforts in sustaining peace in 2024, with the commander commending soldiers for their roles in maintaining peace and stability during the year.
By the Jikun Cultural Tree.
On behalf of the government and the people of Taraba State, His Excellency, want to thank you for your unwavering commitment and dedication to service, ensuring that there's adequate security provided by the Nigerian Army and other security services in the state to ensure that the people of the state and indeed all Nigerians that live in Taraba State are secured and feel free to carry on their businesses within the state.
When I came in on board, I realized that there were a lot of criminal gangs, terrorists, bandits, kidnappers having their way in all the highways, in all the mountains, the riverine areas, and the state was also bedeviled with communal clashes in southern Taraba. And so I took it upon myself, first of all, to carry out stakeholder engagements that is in the southern Taraba, and this led to various peace agreements that all the various tribes that were at loggerheads with each other adhered into and they followed up. It also led to ensuring that the farming season was very safe for everybody. As you can see, a lot of farmers went to the farm last year, they cultivated their crops and have harvested their crops. And so there's so much we have done in that direction.
The Nigerian Army Officers' Wives Association, NAOWA, Nigerian Army Soldiers' Wives Association, NASWA, and widows of fallen heroes were also praised for their love and support. TSU witnesses new era of student leadership as SUG, SRA, and TASU ESCOs are inaugurated. January 22, 2025 marked a significant milestone in the academic calendar of Taraba State University as the Student Union Government, Student Representative Assembly, and Taraba State Student Union Executive Councils for the 2024-2025 academic session were officially inaugurated. The ceremony, which took place at the university's campus in Jalingo, was attended by university officials, faculty members, and students. SUMTV correspondent who covered the event filing a report that the newly elected executives who were sworn in at the school union body pledged to serve the student body with integrity and dedication. In his inaugural address, the newly elected LCU President Victor Mashak outlined his administration's vision and plans for the academic session. He promised to prioritize students' welfare, academic excellence, and campus development, and to strive for peaceful engagement. The SRA and TASU executives also took their oath of office, committing to work tirelessly to promote the interests of students and foster a conducive learning environment. The Vice Chancellor, Professor Sunday Bako, assured students of the development of new infrastructure and announced that examinations will commence on January 27, 2025. The inauguration ceremony marked the beginning of a new era of student leadership at TSU. The previous student union government of TSU made significant strides in service to humanity and the society. One notable achievement was the establishment of a business center named after Dr. Felista Irariman Musa, which provides students with resources and opportunities for their entrepreneurship and skill development. SUMTV correspondent filed in the report.
January 22nd, 2025 marked a significant milestone in the academic calendar of Taraba State University as the Student Union Government, Student Representative Assembly, and Taraba State Student Union Executive Council for the 2024/2025 academic session were officially inaugurated. The ceremony, which took place at the university campus in Jalingo, was attended by the university officials, faculty, and the newly elected executive who were sworn in at the school union body, pledged to serve the student body with integrity and dedication. In his inaugural address, the new elected SUG President Victor Meshak outlined his administration vision and plans for the academic session. He promised to prioritize student welfare, academic excellence, and campus development, and to strive for peaceful engagement and call in students to give him maximum cooperation.
President Taraba State University. I will try my possible best to make sure that the students have the best administration, the peaceful academic environment will enhance their learning. And the only thing that I want from the student is to give me peace, because there is only development when there is peace. So the student can give me peace, I will give them the best I can. I know a lot of students are losing interest already in the SUG, but we'll try our possible best to see that we will integrate the SUG in Taraba State University. I'm Comrade Victor Bishak, appointed SUG President, Taraba State University.
The SUG Senate President, Comrade Paul Dan Asabe, said his coming into office is to erase some ugly legacies.
The 11th Assembly said earlier, which he stated it out in his speech that they have failed as an assembly, of which I'm coming in and I'm to assume the office as the Senate President to erase that work at which they have done and to build a legacy that the students of Taraba State University will look forward even in the next 10 years to come, which I also want to assure the public to understand that the SRA are not coming in to fight the student union government, which are the executive, but working in hand for the upliftment and the benefit of the students, just as the SUG president selected it out in his speech, which he said peace is one of the most paramount goals, which he was able to select it out, and we are going to work in hand for the benefit and upliftment of Taraba State University.
The SRA and TASU executive also took their oath of office, committing to work tirelessly to promote the interests of students and foster a conducive learning environment. The Vice Chancellor, Professor Sunday Paul Bako, assured students of development of new infrastructure and announced the examination will commence on January 27, 2025.
And that is why we were optimistic in proposing the 27th as next week Monday as continuation of the exam. You have heard it on the pages of the news media. ASU has suspended. We are dealing with Jack now, that's the SANU and the NASU. We had meetings.
The inauguration ceremony marked the beginning of a new era of student leadership at TSU. The previous student union government of TSU made significant strides in service to humanity and society. A notable achievement was the establishment of a business center named after Dr. Felista Irarima Musa, which provides students with resources and opportunities for entrepreneurship and skill development. As the new student leader take on the challenge and opportunities of the upcoming academic session, they are committed to build on the achievement of their predecessors. With the support of the university administration led by Professor Bako, they are poised to make a positive impact on the TSU community and beyond. The inauguration of the new student leaders at TSU marks the beginning of a new era of student leadership and academic excellence. With their commitment to student welfare, academic excellence, and campus development, they are poised to make a lasting impact on the university community. Teresa Ayuba reporting for SUMTV.
Gongola Forum vows to produce governor in Adamawa by 2027. The Gongola People's Forum has expressed confidence in producing a governor in Adamawa State by 2027 without spending a dime. Engineer Marcos Gundiri, national chairman of the GPF, made this assertion in an interview with journalist Igbola. Gundiri emphasized that the ethnic nationalities in the Adamawa State have the capacity to mobilize support and deliver any candidate of their choice. The chairman attributed their decisions to form the GPF their genuine concern for liberating their people from poverty, hardship, and disease exacerbated by the removal of fuel subsidies. Gunduri commended Governor Umar Fintiri for creating new chiefdoms and emirates in the state, describing him as an exceptional leader. The GPF has outlined economic measures to bring succor to their people, including knowledge of businesses that can sustain the poor. Gundiri assured that they will get the people to support their chosen candidate without spending money. This development is seen as a significant move in Adamawa state politics, and stakeholders are watching with keen interest as the 2027 election approach. Still from Adamawa, police ordered to pay 5 million naira from unlawful detention. The Adamawa State High Court has ordered the State Police Command to pay 5 million naira in damages to Amandu Musa for their unlawful detention at the Jimeta Correctional Center. Musa was arrested in 2019 by vigilante group in Song local government area over alleged involvement in kidnapping and handed over to the police. However, he remained detained for 5 years without being arraigned before a competent court. Justice Benjamin Manjilawa delivered the judgment declaring Musa's prolonged detention a violation of his constitutional right to fair hearing and personal liberty. The judge described the police actions as an egregious breach of fundamental rights and ordered Musa's immediate release alongside a compensation. The Adamawa State Police Command has announced its intention to appeal the judgment, claiming that Musa's case was investigated and a prima facie case was established before the matter was forwarded to the Director of Public Prosecutions for legal advice. The case has reignited debates about unlawful detention and the need for improved adherence to constitutional provisions on human rights by law enforcement agencies. Bauchi State First Ladies empowers 700 youth with business starter packs. In a bid to strengthen financial independence among vulnerable citizens, the wife of the Bauchi State Governor, Her Excellency Dr. Aisha Bala, has distributed starter packs to over 700 small-scale business owners across the state's 20 local government areas. Through a non-governmental organization, Dr. Aisha Bala aims to provide financial independence and a sense of hope and purpose to youth and women, especially during these challenging times. Small businesses, according to Dr. Aisha Bala, are the backbone of any developing economy. She emphasized the importance of empowering youths and women while acknowledging the challenges that can hinder progress, particularly drug abuse. The distinguished chairman and representatives of benefiting groups of youths and women, Gade Local Government Chairman Usman Saleh, praised the initiative, stating that it will provide financial independence to youth and help address poverty in their respective local governments. Dr. Aisha Bala advised youth to shun drug abuse and venture into businesses that will make them self-reliant. This empowerment program is part of the state government's efforts to promote economic growth and development. Governor Kefa sponsors 163 Christian pilgrims to Holy Land. Pilgrimage has been an integral part of religious practice in Nigeria for centuries, with Muslims and Christians embarking on journeys to sacred sites both within and outside the country. The concept of pilgrimage in Nigeria has its roots in the early days of Islam and Christianity, when devotees would travel to holy sites in search of spiritual enlightenment in connection with the divine. In Nigeria, the sponsorship of pilgrimage dates back to the 1970s, when the federal government began providing financial support to Muslim pilgrims traveling to Saudi Arabia for the Hajj. This initiative was aimed at facilitating the pilgrimage experience for the Nigerian Muslims and promoting national cohesion. In the 1980s, state governments in Nigeria began to sponsor Christian pilgrims to the Holy Land, with the first recorded sponsorship by the old Anambra state government in 1982. Since then, several state governments have followed suit, providing financial support to Christian pilgrims traveling to Israel, Rome, and other sacred sites. Today, pilgrimage sponsorship remains a significant aspect of religious practice in Nigeria, with state government and private organizations providing financial support to pilgrims from various faith backgrounds. The sponsorship of pilgrimage in Nigeria serves not only as a means of promoting spiritual growth, but also as a tool for fostering national unity and social cohesion. In a demonstration of his commitment to faith and values, Taraba State Governor Dr. Agbo Kefas has sponsored 160 Christian pilgrims to the Holy Land. This was disclosed by Very Reverend Father Sunday Patrick Muke, Special Advisor to the Governor on Christian Religious Matters during the 2023-2024 orientation program for Taraba State intended Christian pilgrims at the Care Secretariat, Jalingo. In a statement made available to the public by Reverend Father Muke, His Royal Highness Ambassador Shavala Shimbura II Igaradunga will lead the Taraba State delegation of Christian pilgrims to the Holy Land. The traditional ruler will be accompanied by some of his counterparts. UMCN confirms Reverend Dr. Philip Michael Dopa's membership. According to the report, the Christian Association of Nigeria CAN has received a letter from the chairperson of the Board of Ordained Ministry, Southern Conference of the United Methodist Church in Nigeria, UMCN, Reverend Christopher Amadi, clarifying the membership status of Reverend Dr. Philip Michael Dopa. This development comes after a petition was filed against Reverend Dr. Dopa, claiming that he was not affiliated with the Tekan Equa bloc. Reverend Mahdi, in a statement made available to the public, confirmed that the Reverend Dr. Dopa is a clergy member of the United Methodist Church in good standing and currently serves as Dean of Cabinet. This clarification has brought to light the true nature of the petition and the motivations behind it. In the statement, Reverend Mahdi revealed that the petitioners were part of a breakaway faction that left the United Methodist Church in Nigeria, UMCN, to join the Global Methodist Church in Nigeria, GMCN. The GMCN is a movement described as racist and white supremacist that originated in America in 2022 and spread to Nigeria in 2024. Given the lack of credibility of the petitioners, Reverend Amadi urged CAN to dismiss the petition. He also requested that CAN provide necessary support to Reverend Dr. Dupa, allowing him to serve the Christian community in Taraba State and beyond. The Christian Association of Nigeria CAN is expected to take appropriate action, ensuring that the organization remains a united and inclusive body promoting the values of Christianity in Nigeria. As the umbrella organization for all Christian denominations in Nigeria, CAN plays a vital role in promoting unity and cooperation among Christians. Jigawa State Executive Council approves key initiatives to boost healthcare as pilgrimage and nutrition. The Jigawa State Executive Council has approved several key resolutions aimed at improving the lives of citizens in the state. During a meeting held on Tuesday, January 21, 2025, chaired by Governor Malam Umar A. Namadi, LCA, the council made several important decisions. One of the key approvals was the inclusion of all political office holders in the Jigawa State Contributory Health Management Agency scheme, aimed at improving universal health coverage in the state. Additionally, the council approved a loan of 3.35 billion naira to the Jigawa State Pilgrim Board to reserve and safeguard 400 seats for intended pilgrims for the 2025 Hajj. This move is expected to facilitate the spiritual journey of Jigawa State pilgrims. Furthermore, the council ratified the executive approval for the release of 250 million naira as a matching fund for the purchase of ready-to-use therapeutic foods in partnership with UNICEF to combat malnutrition among children in the state. These approvals demonstrate the state government's commitment to improving the health, well-being, and spiritual development of its citizens. Runde Amusement Park landowners demand fair compensation. A long-standing dispute has been brewing at Runde Amusement Park, where landowners are demanding fair compensation from the government for the acquired land. At the heart of this dispute are Malam Abdulmumuni Muhammadu and Babangida Saidi, who claimed they were not adequately compensated when their land was taken over for the park's expansion. The landowners are urging the government to revisit the agreement and provide fair compensation for their lost property. However, details of the acquisitions and the terms of compensation are still unclear, adding to the confusion among visitors and staff at the amusement park. Some of them have expressed concern about the potential impact on the park's operation as the standoff continues. Malam Abdulmumuni Muhammadu emphasized that the government's acquisition of their land without fair compensation has caused significant hardship for the landowners who were not given fair compensation for our land, and this has affected our livelihood, he said. Babangida echoed similar sentiments, stating that the government must take responsibility for ensuring that landowners are fully compensated for their acquired land.
yake kamar yadda magana ya faɗa sunana Abdulmumin Muhammad a wurin haka yake kamar yadda magana ya faɗa haka ne an kwace wannan wurin shekara 11 bana har yanzu kuma babu wani compensation da aka yi mana akan kullum za a biya duk kafar da ya kamata mu bi mun bi ba mu samu nasara ba har yau Allah ya kawo mu yanzu muna hira da ku saboda haka mu kuma mun san gwamnati tana da adalci kamar yadda mu muka yi biyayya muka yi adalci shekara 11 da gidajenmu da muhallanmu da marayunmu da yanzu an sun mutu a jikinmu akwai marayu da dama a kore su gida yau a kore su har yanzu ba mu gane inda hankalinmu yake ba inda mu yi wannan magana duniya ta ji mu kuma gwamnati ta dube mu da idon rahama ta biya mana haƙoƙinmu marayu ana koran su gida yau a kore su gobe mutum ya ji da abun da zai ci ne ko ya ji da gidan haya a zamanin da muke ciki yanzu a isar mana da kokenmu a gaban gwamna idan za a bar mana filayenmu la ba'asa idan kuma gwamnati za ta biya mu la ba'asa wannan mu ba faɗa sorry.
The stand-up at Runde Amusement Park underscores the need for effective dispute resolution mechanisms to address compensation disputes and ensure fair outcomes for all parties involved. The government must take a proactive approach to resolving the dispute by engaging with the landowners and providing fair compensation for the acquired land. 12 lives lost in multiple auto crash in Kwara. A fatal multiple auto accident occurred on a Lorry-Jeba expressway in Kwara State, resulting in the loss of 12 lives. The accident involved a trailer and another vehicle and happened on Wednesday evening around 5:35 p.m. Several others sustained injuries and were rushed to a nearby hospital for treatment. The cause of the accident is still under investigation, but eyewitnesses attribute it to reckless driving and excessive speeding. The Federal Road Safety Corps has confirmed the incident with the sector commander Muftar Rekeola stating that the details have been waited from the unit involved. Kaduna Governor reinstates traditional ruler following court judgment. Kaduna State Governor Ubasani has reinstated the Chief of Iriga Chiefdom Jonathan Paragua Zamuna in compliance with the judgment from the National Industrial Court. The court has nullified Zamuna's removal and deposition as Chief of Iriga on June 14, 2024, declaring the action null and void. While handing over the appointment letter to Zamuna, Governor Sani reiterated his administration's commitment to the rule of law, due process, and justice. The reinstated chief praised the governor, describing his leadership as a blessing to Kaduna State and characterized by reduced conflict and bandits attack. A National Industrial Court has ordered Zamuna's restoration to his position as chief of Piriga Kingdom in Lere local government area, along with all his salaries, allowance, entitlements, and benefits. Inspector General Police warns new constables against abuse of public trust. Inspector General Police Kayode Egbetokun has issued a stern warning to newly recruited constables, stressing that any abuse of public trust or unprofessional conduct will lead to severe consequences. Speaking at a passing out parade held in Bauchi on Thursday, where 212 constables from the Bauchi and Gombe zones graduated. The Inspector General of Police emphasized the critical responsibility their uniforms represent and the need for unwavering dedication to professionalism and human rights. Ekiti State Governor congratulates Secretary on professorship. Ekiti State Governor Mr. Biodun Oyebanji has congratulated the Secretary to the State Government, Dr. Abibat Adubairo, on a promotion to Professor of Chemistry at the Federal University Oye Ekiti. The university's promotion and appointment committee confirmed her elevation, stating that the professorship take effect retroactively from October 1, 2022. Governor Yebanji praised Dr. Adubairo's academic excellence, describing her elevation as well-deserved. He also commended the university's governing council for its objective and commitment to justice and fairness. The governor visited Dr. Adubairo in her office to personally congratulate her on the achievement, accompanied by the Chief of Staff, Mr. Niyi Adebayo. Governor Yebanjo expressed his hopes that Dr. Adubairo's promotion will inspire others to strive for excellence in their respective fields. Benue Governor bans head of service directors orders over absence from duty. Benue State Governor Hyacinth Alia has taken drastic measures against top government officials who are absent from duty during his unscheduled visit to the state secretariat. The affected officials include the head of service, Agbogbo Ode, and several directors. Governor Alia arrived at the secretariat at 10:35 a.m. and found many offices locked, with their occupants absent. Immediately ordered the gates to be locked, preventing latecomers from entering. The governor expressed disappointment and concern over the rampant absenteeism, emphasizing that it was unacceptable and hindered the effective delivery of services to the people of Benue State. Court orders final forfeiture of Lagos property to federal government. The Federal High Court sitting in Ikoyi, Lagos has ordered the final forfeiture of a property situated in the premises of Gugui Private School, Ikorodu, Lagos State. The property, a U-shaped two-story building, is to be forfeited to the federal government of Nigeria. Justice A.O. Uweye gave the order on Tuesday, January 21, 2025, following a motion ex parte filed by the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC). The EFCC has reasonably suspected that the property was acquired with proceeds of unlawful activities. Now on to international scene. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu springs to defense of Elon Musk amid controversy over alleged Nazi salute. In a surprising turn of events, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has come out in a strong support of Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, who has been embroiled in a controversy surrounding an alleged Nazi-style salute. Netanyahu, in a post on the social media platform X, vehemently defended Musk, describing him as a great friend of Israel and asserting that he was being falsely smeared by his critics. The controversy surrounding Musk began when he was seen making a raised-arm gesture at an event in Washington, D.C., which many on social media likened to the infamous Seg salute used by Nazi leader Adolf Hitler. The incident sparked widespread outrage and condemnation, with many calling for Musk to apologize for his actions. However, Netanyahu's intervention has added a new dimension to the controversy. The Israeli Prime Minister, who has been a vocal supporter of Musk in the past, reiterated his admiration for the Tesla CEO, highlighting his commitment to Israel's security and well-being. Netanyahu also made reference to Musk's visit to Israel following the October 7 massacre, in which Hamas terrorists carried out a series of devastating attacks on Israeli civilians. Netanyahu's defense of Musk has been seen as a significant development in the controversy and is likely to further fuel the debate surrounding the Tesla CEO's actions. While some have praised Netanyahu for standing up for Musk, others have criticized the Israeli Prime Minister for defending someone who has been accused of making a gesture that is deeply offensive to many people. As the controversies continue to unfold, one thing is clear: the incident has sparked a heated and polarized debate that shows no sign of abating anytime soon. Going for a commercial break now, we'll be back shortly with another segment of news at 9 p.m. Welcome back to the business and sports segment of the news. Nigeria Airlines missed out on global gains over safety certifications. So domestic carriers are missing out on benefits that the International Air Transport Association IATA certifications present, including exposure to the global market. The IATA Operational Safety Audit IOSA certification enables airlines to be rated among those with high safety standards. The IOSA program is an internationally recognized and accepted evaluation system designed to assess the operational management and control systems of an airline. According to IATA IOSA registry, out of 12 domestic airlines operating in Nigeria, only 5 airlines are IOSA certified. They include Air Peace, Ibome, United Nigeria Airlines, Overland, and Arik Airline. Benefits for airlines with these certifications include quality audit program, continuous updating of standards to reflect regulatory revisions and best practices, elimination of audit redundancy, as well as structured audit methodology and standardized checklists. Olumide Ounayo, industry expert and director of research, Zenith Travels, told SUMTV that the IATA IOSA certification should be a priority and every airline must work towards getting it to boost its safety rating globally. John Ojikutu, industry expert and the CEO of Centurion Aviation Security and Safety Consult, said the implication of not having IATA IOSA certification is that the airlines cannot fly international routes. It also means that the foreign airlines cannot interline with them even on the domestic routes, he said. Such airlines cannot be considered as flag carriers. It is only the Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority (NCAA) that can define their certification for the domestic passengers and so convince their insurance companies, Ojikutu added. Sarah Akoraye, Managing Director and CEO, Topaz Travels and Tours, told Business Day that the IATA IOSA safety certification is a high-level safety certification recognized globally. Since Air Peace flies international destinations, this license has placed Air Peace in the position to have interlining agreement with any airline in the world into or out of Nigeria, Akoraye said. The former president of the National Association of Nigeria Travel Agencies, NATA, further said that the certification should be a challenge to other airlines. Federal government approved license for new 10,000 barrels per day refinery in Delta. The federal government, through the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority (NMDPRA), has approved the construction of new 10,000 barrels per day refinery in Delta State. NMDPRA stated that the approval was given to MRO Energy Limited an energy company, for the construction of 10,000 barrels per stream day refinery at Imode in Hueli, Delta State. The downstream regulatory authority, in a post on its official X handle on Tuesday, said the authority chief executive Farouk Ahmed presented a license to establish a 10,000 barrels per stream day refinery at Imode in Hueli, Delta State, to MRO Energy Limited. This recent development follows the issuance of a license 2 months ago to Process Design and Development Limited for the establishment and construction of a 27,000 barrels per day refinery in Dolewure, located in Ako area of Gombe State. With this addition, Nigeria now boasts approximately 11 modular and conventional refineries, contributing to the nation's overall refinery capacity. Earlier this month, the Petrol Products Retail Outlet Owners Association of Nigeria revealed plans to collaborate with its partners to construct a new refinery with an initial capacity of 50,000 barrels per day, despite with most failing to operate at optimal capacity. The Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission has set a domestic refining target of 770,500 barrels of oil per day for local refineries. On to sport news. Moses Simons, Nantes' best player, set for January move. Nantes forward Moses Simon is reportedly attracting interest for several European clubs, sparking speculations about a potential January transfer. According to reports, Simon's impressive performances for Nantes have caught the attention of unnamed French club as well as teams in Germany, Italy and Spain. The Nigerian international has been a standout player for Nantes, contributing 5 goals and 5 assists in 16 Premier League matches this season. His tally of 31 assists in League One is the highest ever recorded by a Nantes player. Simon's potential departure would be a significant loss for Nantes, who are currently struggling in the league standings. The 29-year-old has 18 months left on his contract with the club. As the general transfer window approaches, Simon's future remains uncertain. 9 billion naira rated winger eyes 2026 FIFA World Cup spot with Super Eagles. Sevilla Super Eagles winger Chidera Ejuke has set his sights on qualifying for the 2026 FIFA World Cup with Nigeria. Ejuke, who made his debut for Nigeria in 2020, has yet to score assist a goal for the Super Eagles in 8 caps. However, the 27-year-old is determined to break into Eric Chell's side and help Nigeria qualify for the World Cup. The national team means a lot because I think as a player, you always want to be able to represent your country. And when you get the chance, it's always nice, it's incredible. Playing a World Cup will be very special, and I hope I can do it with the team for sure, Ejuke said. Nigeria faces an uphill battle in their World Cup qualifying group, currently sitting in 5th place without a single win. The Super Eagles will continue their qualifying campaign against the Republic of Rwanda on March 19 and Zimbabwe on March 22. Contrasting fortunes for Nigerian stars as Benfica wins in Portugal and Atletico Madrid lose in Spain. Nigeria football star Rashida Tajibade and Christine Ucheibe experienced contrasting fortunes as Atletico Madrid suffered a 3-0 defeat to Barcelona in Spain, while Benfica secured a commanding 3-0 victory over Torrense in Portugal. Ajibade's Atletico Madrid side was undone by clinical attacking display from Barcelona, with Claudia Pina scoring twice and Caroline Graham sealing the victory. In contrast, Uchebe played a key role in Benfica's dominant win over Torrense, with Andrea Norton scoring a brace and Lara Matis adding a second-half strike. The victory gives Benfica a significant advantage ahead of the second leg of the Taça da Liga Femina semi-final. That's all from our news desk for now. Before we go, here's a recap of the major headlines. Taraba State University witnesses new era of student leadership as SCG, SRA, and TASU ESCOs are inaugurated. Gongola Forum vows to produce governor in Adamawa by 2027. Federal government approves licenses for new 10,000 barrels per day refinery in Delta. Moses Simon's 90s best player set for January move. SUMTV is a 24-hour TV station. We are live every day. You can also follow us on Facebook at SUMTV and on YouTube at Super Media TV. I am Abraham Minor Joda. Good night.
Hey there, prospective corps members, listen close. Nighttime's not your friend, it's a danger zone. Shadows lurking, roads unclear, don't let adventure turn to fear. Stay safe, stay bright, keep your journey light. Board vehicles only in designated parks and garages.
Break your journey by 6 p.m. and sleep over in any safe place like military or police barracks, and continue your journey the next day. You need to be alive first, before you can serve your nation.
For PCMs heading through